Arrived in Mephisto's realm, and I would urge you to move with haste. My power is waning, and I won't be able to protect Nightcrawler much longer.
Alright, welcome to Mephisto's realm, otherwise known as, well, I really don't have to say it. I think it should be very clear from the population of demons, the rather lava-dominated landscape, demonic souls. I think it's quite obvious where we are. And so now we've entered, I guess, the sort of Diablo portion of this game. And so our first objective is we have to get through these 3 areas. Now, you can see they get shut off behind us. That'll open back up once we grab the particular target in this area. And in this case, you can see it in the middle of that pentagram on that book, which, of course, I would not recommend going and finding books on pentagrams just ordinarily. No offense to any of our Satanists out there, I just find this to be a line I don't think it's worth crossing. But if that's your life decision and you haven't caused all that much trouble, and there we go. So we've read the book. It's given us the hint for sort of what to do here to get back out of this stage. And you can see we've run into what I consider to be the most bothersome adversary, which are the leapers. Because they will jump on you and then they will keep beating on you and they won't go away. So what you have to do here is that you need to throw these guys to their deaths. I think you've got to throw 5 of them to their deaths. Every time you do, you'll notice that the little thing comes down, and then when it gets all the way down, that's when you can actually go back to the beginning of the stage. If you think this is fun now, there's a achievement for throwing a certain number of enemies off stages. If you want to cheese that achievement, you can basically stay here and keep chucking them not into the pond, but actually off the side of the building, and they will keep spawning. And by the way, that whole burst of ultimate attacks that we just did, complete waste of time, because again, that doesn't accomplish what we're trying to do here. See, it's tossing them, and specifically tossing them in that lava pit in the middle is the only thing that's going to help us. I went back and did a legendary run of this section, and that was basically what I spent about 20 minutes doing, was just throwing people off the side in order to get that achievement. So there we go. We've activated a portal. So now we can go and get back to where we started, and we got some extra special moves. You can see now we've managed to get Venom and Captain America back up, along with our own special move thingy. So we'll have those in our back pocket if we need them. Now the only issue is getting over to that portal. As you can see, yes, you do have to go back through the portal. And you could tell I was kind of judging this very carefully because I didn't want this to happen. Basically, Spider-Man just taking damage in the lava and almost dying just to get to the portal. Alright, so you can see we've defeated one of these, one of the items on this pentagram, and there are 4 more little things that we need to go and mess with. And we need Spider-Man to get his health back. So we'll definitely need to be keeping an eye out for that. And in this area, you can try to use the enemies to sort of figure out where you are and where you haven't been. But be warned that the enemies will respawn after a while, so that may not be the best indicator of what you need to do next. And we need to... Okay, Spider-Man's gotten some of his health back. We need to be careful here. Alright, there's a simulator disc. This one is for Blade, who we picked up in Arcade's Realm just last time, so we've got that now. Mephisto's pets, the flying dragon things, they can be kind of annoying depending on sort of the angle you run across them, because they can actually come and get you regardless of where you are. You can mess with the pathfinding on some of the enemies. Obviously the pets are a little bit different because they can fly. And right now I'm basically lost, so just using the map, trying to find places on the map I haven't been. Yeah, and 4-on-1 is pretty good odds for any one of these sort of enemies, and you can see we've now refilled our ultimate gauges enough that everybody has their ultimate available. Which means the next time we use an ultimate, there's going to be a lot of animation going on. Alright, let's just keep... Okay, we're going to go down this path. Yes. Okay, so that's certainly a thing. And it looks like this route over here is a thing. So we're going to go here next. Get a little beard scratching going on. So we need to make a sacrifice on the altar. So clearly we're going to be sacrificing one of these demonic souls. We don't want to be sacrificing our own team members. So we need to kill them, but we need to specifically kill them on the altar. So we need to throw them on the altar and then beat them up there. We might have to do this more than once. Okay, I don't know if that triggered anything. We got one dead. Maybe we need wait a minute, there are... Okay, so you've got to put a soul in each one of these little rings here. And so we have a fair number of those, like 3, but we need 5. So we just got to keep beating them up on top of the altar. Yep, there we go. And so there's our portal back to the home base there. Alright, so it looks like we got everything around here. So now we're 2 for 5. We need to keep moving on, looking for more places to go. Now there was... Okay, now that little blink is me saving each time we do something. So it looks like, based on the center pentagram, we've done 3 of these things, and we need to do 2 more. So here is this one over here. We'll go check out the book. Okay, so we're fighting these enemies here, and you can see they are not dying. And that's because there's a stone pillar in the middle. And we have to destroy that. We have to destroy, I think, all the stone pillars. Although and once we've done that, then the enemies will become normally vulnerable, and we'll be able to get out of here. So yeah, we're destroying all the crosses. There's the last one. So just so there's no confusion, it was the cross-like things. Again, this area just seems very dark to me. I don't mean dark as in tone, I mean dark as in color. And just double checking to see if there's anything else for us to loot. At this point, Spider-Man's health is back up to full, so we probably don't need to worry about that.
I cannot protect Nightcrawler much
Okay.
longer. My
So
shield
now we
is
have
under
3.
attack
Okay.
by a creature known as Blackheart.
I was just getting confused from watching this.
They will be using the orb of teleportation to join you.
Alright, so
I've made it, Professor Xavier. I'm with the team.
Excellent.
Professor X sent us Jean Grey.
Where she is, so that she can concentrate on aiding me. Watch yourself, Jean.
Not to worry, Professor. I'll create a mental shield of my own.
Then the best of luck to us all.
And there's still 2 more torches for us to light up. So I thought originally we were putting things out. No, we're lighting things up. Alright, so we keep moving around the map. You can see the map is vaguely star-shaped. So yeah, you do have to go in every direction. Okay, this place we've already... Well, no, I take it back. Okay, so we need a torch. Okay, what's the trick then? Oh yeah, yeah,
You aren't getting up from that.
yeah. Let's just skip through all that mess. But that got us some clearance. But again, the enemies aren't dead; they're just stunned. The only way to actually deal with them, yeah, we can pick up this body upgrade back here. We got to grab this torch, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to a melee user just in case we actually have to use it in combat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's our portal again, so now we just have one more task before we can move further into the realm of Mephisto. And why not keep the torch? Probably a pretty good clubbing weapon. In fact, it does let us keep it, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so I'm going to switch back to Spider-Man. I'm going to let Captain America keep playing with that torch. I'm sure he'll get some good use out of it. We'll save the game real quick here. We got one more little place to go. Okay. So what's going on over here? All right, now we have to destroy more things. Because, again, the characters in here are going to be undefeatable. Now, the trick is, you can't destroy the trees on your own. You can see that I'm trying, and it's not getting us anywhere. I'm sure you can see the little shiny, glowy object in the middle. That's actually the key to this whole enterprise. Now, I haven't noticed it at this point. Because I'm still looking around the arena, but it is literally right there. Easy to see if you're just paying attention. So you pick up that okay. I've run across it twice now and not picked it up. Now I'm going to try to burn the trees down, which of course isn't going to work. But I thought it was a neat idea. I mean, you got to give me points for creativity here. Okay. So again, it's glowy. It's right there. You just gotta. They're not trying to fool you with this, even though at this point I was sort of thinking that maybe they were. I was looking around for anything that might have missed up here. Of course, I didn't miss anything up here. See, there it is. Yep. And this axe is the thing that will defeat the trees, and then everything else goes down fairly easy after that. And yeah, just like the torch sticks around, you can keep the hammer or the axe too. And so I'm going to give it to Venom and try to. Therefore, now I've got 2 members of my party with demonic weapons. Give the ground one more look over, just make sure we didn't miss anything. And then into the portal we go. And that gets us the reputation level, so we can add some stuff to our team. We still have all of our weapons at this moment, but once we go into the warp to the next part of Mephisto's realm, I don't know if we'll actually get to keep those. It'll give us something of a